you know, if I love dancing and stuff like that, you know, like I went to an arts high school and stuff like that, studied dance for fucking 4 years and shit. You know, if I continue, because I mean, eventually I stopped. So like, if I continued to do that, and my friends saw that I just stopped going to fucking dance class, I just stopped going to A-League, whatever the case is, it'll be like, yo, what's good? Why'd you stop going to that? Like, is everything good? You good? You know, it's like those type of things where like you have to identify where their home base is and where like homeostasis is in their life.
Right.
And when things begin to kind of dip under that like threshold, it's important for you to be like, yo, like I noticed that you used to do this all the time. Why did you stop?
Yeah.
I noticed like, you know.
I used to do track, not to cut you off. I used to do track, and this is in high school, and I was on JV track. I just made JV track. I was top.
Okay, go JV.
You know, I was, you know, a little speedster. Yeah, I did track and I did gymnastics in college. But during high school tees, I did JV track, and I was the first, I think, either sophomore or junior to be a JV. It was mostly seniors. But my mom had fell in Pathmark and had to have total reconstructive knee surgery. And there was no way that I'd be able to go to track practice. And my mother's like my heart. Like anybody knows that's my my wife, high key, low key. So there's no way for me to be like, oh, I finished with school, let me go run, when I should just be like, no, let me go take care of her. So I stopped doing track. We used to run up at Vanderbilt? Vancourt? Where's it in the Bronx?
Van Cortlandt.
Van Cortlandt. We used to run up there where it used to be cross country.
Okay.
Because I got long legs. So it used to they would want me to do hurdles, they want me to do sprints, and they want me to do cross country.
Got you.
So we would go up there and I would run through the whole forest. But I literally, like cold turkey, like one day stopped showing up to practice. And my coach stopped me like mid class and was like, where you been? And I was like, listen,
I just can't do it.
Right. I was like, why would you put me through this?
Yeah, because but for real, like it could be something as
It was
simple as
too,
that.
and mind you, my mother's fine.
Yeah,
she was going through rehab. She was good. Like literally, was no reason for me to be there. Yeah. But my mental could not let me. Right. Even in class, I was like,
well, you were worried.
I was like 2 times, 4 times. Where's my mother? Like I just couldn't. So I just cold turkey, and I couldn't. So I totally get that aspect where like it could be a speckle of dust, and you're automatically like, I'm not doing this no more.
Right.
And now you're shook.
And it's like the mind is such a fucking powerful thing, because sometimes people going through depressive episodes won't even realize how long they stopped doing the things that they enjoyed until somebody calls them out like, my nigga, it's been a month.
Right.
I think that's so interesting.
It'd be like, because your mind will convince you like, oh, next week.
Yeah,
you know,
me.
next week.
Wow.
And, you know, and it's like, and before you know it, it's just like you lost all motivation to do anything.
I
and
am very much of a next week
depression
person.
can get as deep as just like even your motor functions. You'll be like, it takes you forever to get ready in the morning. It takes you forever to shower. And like those are things to keep, you know, to keep note and to keep tab of, because those are early signs. And there are even earlier signs sometimes when that you're going to go into a depressive episode. It's if you do have a diagnosis of like acute depression.
Coda. Before I go into mine,
Coda, like,
before
that's you.
No, not you. No, that was me. That's actually me. That's all me. I was gonna give you the floor before I go into the next my question.
I was gonna say, do you think which these are so good. You guys like ask really good questions.
Right.
Okay, hopefully we can get to all of them. This one, I'll do this one because
I'm
kind of struggling this one right now, but it's just like, how do you maintain a sense of normalcy and balance under tremendous amounts of stress, like at work, school,
wow,
whatever.
Well, let me scratch that
Wasn't
one
that
off
one
my
good?
list.
That one was good.
That was also on my list.
Well, number one, I can say confidently that every fucking millennial person in New York City is going through this shit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
There's no fucking body that's going to like not
You're
experience
lying.
traumatic. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, please. If you're not loaded with money, you're going through this shit. But I can tell you what I do. If that will answer your question, like, I don't know if that'll answer your question.
I mean, yeah,
you're the expert.
You know,
you got the degree. You got the license. As Maya said, you have the license.
It was IG fam's question, but
right?
I like also related to the question.
Cool. All right. Cool.
I
So like, So what I do,
here.
because like the work that I do can be super fucking draining. It can be very, very draining, and sometimes it's hard for me to turn it off when I get home.
Okay.
And I can find myself being very like antisocial and like shit like that. But it's just like me really trying to like cope and like deal with like the stress of the day. You know, because if I'm talking to like 9 to 12 fucking kids a day and like taking on their stress of what's going on at home, what's going on in their personal, like it's a lot, right? And when I'm stressed, I have to turn to things like meditation.
Okay.
You know, meditation.
My friend Cam meditates.
Yeah, and
like
I
do that too.
And even meditation, and I think a lot of people, they think like it's like kind of like this, like ooh, like this, whatever they like, this like witchcraft type of, oh, you're like meditating, you're like praying to the gods. Like no, like it's to really get your mind centered, because naturally our minds are like light years ahead of where we are currently.
Right.
You know, and it's like meditating just gets you fucking grounded. Like it gets you like in the present moment, and nothing that happened earlier in the day or nothing that's going to happen tomorrow or later on that evening or night is going to matter, because you're just solely focused on the current present time.
Got it.
And when I tell you, like, and it takes practice, because like even when I first started meditating like 2 years ago, and I first started, I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
what am I doing?
Like, let's just like breathe in, and I'm like, oh, it's like, okay, like this is.
And my attention is real short.
And I'm already thinking about like, damn, I'm about to eat. Like, you know,
right.
it's just like,
so is this gonna finish in 2 seconds? Because I just want to eat right
like, you know what I'm
now.
saying? But like, the more you stick with it, like the best advice that I got was meditating is like learning how to ride a bike. It takes practice.
I've heard that too.
Yeah, and it really is.
At a session.
Because I like the like, because like when I think about how I started meditating in the beginning to where I'm at now, where it's like I could barely get through a 2-minute meditation.
Oh no,
baby, I got 60 seconds in me.
I can't get through a 2-minute meditation. But now it's like, you know, I do like sleep meditations to get me to sleep, to have a more deeper rest. I do 30. Like morning meditations.
Sleep meditations. I need to learn that, because baby, I go at 6 o'clock in the morning.
For real, because I used to really have a lot of sleeping issues, and I used to really rely a lot on melatonin to sleep.
I know a lot of people that take melatonin.
I did the same thing.
For real. And I hated it, because what would happen is that like I would be like up late doing work, or like just thinking and worrying and shit like that until 11 o'clock at night, and then I would pop a fucking melatonin, and when I wake up I would still be so drowsy because it hasn't like run its course yet in my body, you know.
I used to do that in college, and I used to miss so many classes on that melatonin.
Yeah,
Miss Melatonin me knocking out.
Oh yeah,
Miss
I had to
had crazy dreams on Miss Melatonin. It was just too much.
I've never had it. I don't think I will.
So what really helped me with that was like, you know, sleep meditations, and there's so many different types of meditations. You know, there's I may pronounce this wrong. It's like Nidra or something like that, where it's like you really like, you know, contract your muscles in your body and like for like a moment and then like release it. And
baby, that sounds like sleep paralysis.
You know?
What's going on?
No,
because I have that.
But like it's that's another but like it's like that type of meditation really works good for me, because it begins to send signals to your body that it's time to rest. Oh. You know,
my body don't know that.
So it's like you contract, but it's like it's like a body scan. You start from the top of your head all the way to your toes.
I don't know why I imagine this as a good anime. Like I just see all the senses just going through your body and just gives time to sleep.
But you know, but even that visual will help you sleep.
And it'll help you meditate.
I'll try that tonight. It's not gonna work, but I'll try it.
If you have this vision of like something starting from the crown of your head and it's just like slowly going down, it will calm you.
Oh my god!
So quick gag. When I went to Barbados, my friend Cam. Clearly, Cam, you're getting shout out. So don't ever say I never shouted you out before.
Yeah, what up, Cam?
But when we were in Barbados, Cam used to wake up early in the morning by the pool and he would meditate. And he said that he does this thing where he imagines like a warm light, like to the top of his body, and it works straight down. And I used to be like, bitch, what?
Like, what the fuck you been smoking?
I'm like, that sounds what I smoke, girl. It hits me through my body, and now I know, girl. But he's actually really, really calm, and I've known Cam for years. So I'm like, compared to what I knew then to what I knew, he's actually like. So I'm like, maybe I need to do a little, you know.
Zen,
let me imagine a chicken wing going through my body with a hot sauce in it.
Whatever. If you want hot sauce,
okay, with some apple juice and go from there.
I meditate in the morning before all my first classes. I lay down in my class on my floor, lay all the way down, put on the morning meditation, whether it's 5, 15, or 10. Just depending on how much time I have, and I like meditate, and it always leaves me in a positive attitude in order to like teach.
Facts.
Okay,
I do that too. Yo, if I meditate in the morning, like sometimes like when I get to work, and I'll literally close my office door for like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, I do that.
And just fucking like get grounded.
I don't meditate.
And like once I am grounded, to however I can get there, whatever the case is, like when I go out into like the world, like when I leave my mind, when I leave like this really like soft, quiet space in my mind, and I go out, you will see the difference of how people like interact with one another. It's like fucking chaos sometimes.
Yes.
So
you're just like looking around like, what the fuck is going on?
I have a story. It's gonna be kind of funny, but one day I left for work and something. First of all, normally when I go to work, and most of my friends know that I work really early, like 5 a.m. I need to be on the train to get to work for 6 a.m. to give that. One morning I woke up and it just didn't give. Let me look at the camera. Hi guys. One morning I woke up and it just didn't give. Bitch, you're not going to work today. And I was like, and it took so much out of me to get out to work. And like, no funny shit, I left and I walked down the block. Dakota knows what block I live on. I walked to the corner. I walked back and I had to go to the mirror like. And I had to literally tell myself, you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Today's going to be a good day. When I walked back out my house, nothing was wrong. I shit you not. When I left the first time, outside was cloudy. It was raining. When I left outside, it was sunny. Yeah. The train was on time. The L got me to work in 20 minutes. Never happened before. But I don't meditate much because I try not to with me, I let things bottle up. A lot.
That's a big no-no. Bro.
And then I have one day where I'm just like, y'all haven't seen it yet, but I just have one day where everything goes to shit. Actually, no, maybe you've seen it. Saturday, where I was just like shut down, where I was over it. I think that's what it gave. And like, it's surprisingly, I didn't cry because I bottle up so much, and it'd be like that one little like thing to just put on top, and then now I'm just over everything. Now my emotions and jumped out. You're you're mad because a piece of stories closed. I'm like, no, because you don't even understand. Because I've been.
That was me with my Uber Eats.
But that's what it gives.
But let me tell you something though. But like that is something that so many people do, specifically Black men, regardless of sexuality. That is something that I've never had a shout out to all my father figures in my life.